All right, YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's December 21st. We have 5 games on the NBA slate tonight. As of right now, who knows if things get postponed, moved around, whatever. But 5 games on the board tonight to get into in today's video. And yesterday we went 1-1. We didn't hit the total of the Thunder and Grizzlies over 215. Didn't even come close. That was a bad one. But we did have the Hornets cover for us against the Jazz. Before we get into today's game, I do want to let you guys know that the 5,000 subscriber giveaway is coming very, very soon. I know I'm a little delayed here getting it to you guys, but I figured out what we're going to do so I can at least announce that. What we are going to do, and I've already kind of hinted at it, is do something very similar to what my man Austin at Calling Our Shot does over on that channel. If you don't know what that is, go check out Calling Our Shot on YouTube. Great channel. He gives picks on, every sport too, or, that their channel gives picks on just about every sport and every game. But, we're going to put together a parlay that, if it hits, it'll be kind of crazy to get it there, but if it hits, it'll make $5,000, and then we'll give that away to someone in the comments. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's not ready for you guys yet, but we will put it together in the next few days or so. And yeah, totally ripping off the idea from Calling Our Shot. So shout out to him. I already asked him. He said he's cool with us taking his idea, and but I do want to give credit where it's due. So make sure to keep an eye on the few upcoming videos here, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put together some sort of an NBA parlay, and it's gonna be X amount of dollars to win $5 grand because we hit 5,000 subscribers, and then hopefully that hits, and we give it away to someone in the comments, a subscriber in the comments. But let's jump right into today's video. So, we're switching things up. We're doing the shout out of the day in the beginning of the video now. We were doing it at the end, but we do the shout out of the day for the hashtag of the day. And Mo Marin, I don't know if I'm saying your last name right. We'll just stick with Mo. Mo goes 4-0 last night. They call him 4-0 Mo. That's what the streets are saying. But 4-0 last night. Bulls -6.5. Thunder +11.5. One outright. Warriors -12.5. And Jazz money line. Yesterday's hashtag of the day was crazy. Guys, make sure you stick around till the end of the video where I'm going to give you the new hashtag of the day. And you guys can drop it in the chat for a chance to be shouted out in tomorrow's video. But one last shout out to 4-0 Mo. But let's jump right into this. We have the Knicks hosting the Pistons here. Knicks 9.5-point favorites against the Pistons. The Knicks last game a couple nights ago lost to Boston by 7, and this Detroit team coming off a win actually against Miami just a couple nights ago. So, I do like the spot for the Knicks here. They are so beaten up. RJ Barrett's out, Knox out, Toppin out, Quickly out. Derrick Rose is questionable. I don't necessarily fear this Detroit team, though, so I'm going to lean Knicks here for the double-digit win. I like the spot for them, but as you guys know, we go through each and every game on this channel, and I let you know what I'm thinking. I let you know my lean, let you know where my head's at with the game, but my final plays will be in the pinned comment. I don't know if this one makes any of my final plays, so keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys. That's where my final plays for the night are going to be, what I'm actually putting my money on. But I'm going to lean Knicks here just because I feel like coming off of a loss, they might bounce back a little bit better than the Pistons coming off of a win where they might be feeling pretty good for themselves. Next up, we have the Heat. Pick them right now against the Pacers. Heat at home. This Heat injury report has been very confusing as of late, and it still is. Jimmy Butler's out. Morris is out. Bam Adebayo is still out. Tyler Hero's questionable. Martin's out. PJ Tucker's out. So a lot of guys here injured for the Heat, and I don't think that this Heat team is anywhere near the same team without those guys. And I shouldn't be breaking news to you guys. Like, you should know that, because a lot of those guys I mentioned are some of their best players. So I'm going to lean Indiana here. Brogdon upgraded to probable. That's only the real new injury news for the Pacers here. So I'm going to lean Indiana. It is a pick 'em. I wish they were at home. I would really like Indiana at home a little bit more. They're only a 6-8 team on the road against the spread, and they're much better at home. Whereas Miami is a very positive team against the spread at home, but I'm not trusting those season-long numbers because of all these recent injuries to Miami. So I'm going to lean Pacers here. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment for the final play. Next up, we have the Pelicans getting 1.5 at home against the Blazers. Damian Lillard is questionable. CJ McCollum is still out. New Orleans, no major injuries for them. I would keep an eye on this because I really like that number. I know the Pelicans have actually turned around, winning 3 out of their last 4, beating some good teams, but those good teams had some injuries there. Portland has won their last 2, Charlotte and Memphis. Before that, they were losing a bunch of games. I definitely like that -1.5 for Portland here. I just got to see Damian Lillard play. We've seen this team struggle without him and CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum's still out. So keep an eye on that. Questionable does not mean that he's not going to play, so I'm going to keep an eye on that as it looks like he's nursing a hamstring there. If Damian Lillard plays, I probably play the Trailblazers up to like -3.5 here, and I don't even know if the line would jump that much with him being ruled in. So I'm going to lean Blazers here -1.5. Next up, we have the Mavs hosting the Timberwolves here. Dallas getting a point. Dallas, this injury report is crazy. Bullock is out. Porzingis questionable. Willie Cauley-Stein out. Ntilikina is probable. Kleber out. Luka Doncic out. Green out. On the Minnesota side of things, we have Okogie out. Prince out. Beverly out. Anthony Edwards out. Just crazy amount of injuries here. But Minnesota's playing some good basketball. Even with guys in and out of the lineup, they've won 4 in a row here. Dallas has lost 2 in a row. And I think that, if Porzingis sits here, and Luka's already ruled out, I don't know how you can bet on this Mavericks team. So, though I have been strongly, picking against the Minnesota Timberwolves this season, I think I got to lean towards them here -1. If they have, and one thing I'm noticing here, guys, with all these COVID issues and quarantine and guys being out, it just happened to the Celtics last night. If a team has their best player still and another team doesn't, by the end of the game, it seems like, the cream rises to the top. The best players sort of make the best plays and pull it out. So Karl Anthony Towns still here for the Timberwolves. I'm going to lean Timberwolves here -1. Next up, we have the Lakers hosting the Suns. Lakers home dogs here, +6.5 points. The Suns, one of these teams that as of late, knock on wood, has not been totally bugged by COVID or everything like that. On the Lakers side of things, Anthony Davis, as we know, out for a little while. Monk is out, Avery Bradley out. I'm going to lean Phoenix here, -6.5 points. They are just a very good team. They've been a good team. They're 8-2 in their last 10. The Lakers have lost 2 in a row. The Suns, it's one thing to say they're a better team, but they're also a way healthier team right now. So I'm going to lean the Suns here, -6.5. I might watch that line and see what happens to it, see if it moves. But, I think that that's a pretty fair number as of right now that I think that they can definitely cover there. So, guys, that's going to do it for the 5 games that we looked at tonight. Today's hashtag of the day is going to be #grind because we are positive in the month of December as of right now. We have a few days left in the month of December, but it has been a grind. November was a much better month, but we ended the month of November with 2 pretty bad days. So, guys, it is a grind, and we've used grind before in the past for hashtags of the day. That's all this is. You know what I mean? No one is knocking out Vegas. No one's knocking out the books. But what we hope to do is do the whole fight and then get, win that boxing match by a judge's decision here. We're trying to point Vegas to death. We're not trying to knock them out. But use hashtag of the day, or use the hashtag grind. It's the hashtag of the day. Use hashtag grind in the comments. Give me your picks. Give me your plays. If you guys have a positive night, you have a chance to be shouted out in the next video, and hopefully everyone makes some bread tonight. I do like a few games here. We've been very conservative with how many plays we're putting out there because the NBA world is crazy right now, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys understand, it's like, I don't want to just throw money up into the wind and see what happens. I like going through every game. I like giving my leans, but really that pinned comment is going to be where my actual plays are, what I'm actually riding, where you guys can ride with me, or you can fade me if you think I'm a dummy. Whatever. Love you guys either way. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Good luck tonight. Peace out.